The sudden death of a long-term Hibbing School Board member leaves a huge absence for the district. Kathy Nyberg died earlier this month. She was elected to the Hibbing School Board 3 times, serving a total of 9 years. Well, today the board held its first meeting since her death. At that meeting, board members discussed what to do with Nyberg's vacant seat. However, Jeff Polcher, who worked with Nyberg for 7 years on the board, says no one will be able to fill her role.
It's just such a caring person. That's what stands out about it. She was totally committed to Hibbing School District. She's a graduate of Hibbing. Very, very proud of that. I think it's going to be really hard. Filling her shoes is not going to happen.
The school board ultimately decided to hold a special meeting next week. The hope is to select someone to fill Nyberg's seat at that time.